Hey everyone, I'll be covering all of the Nintendo Switch's game announcements for the final week of August, so let's get started. For our first game, SNK confirmed that Samurai Showdown will be releasing on Switch December 12th in Japan. The developer stated that they're targeting 60 frames per second, as well as console parity with PlayStation 4 and Xbox One. Single Joy-Con controls are also supported, and early purchases will include Samurai Showdown 2 as an added bonus. Mega Man Zero CX Legacy Collection is a massive set of 6 classic games, Mega Man Zero 1 through 4, as well as ZX and CX Advent. In addition to these games, an artwork gallery, music player, visual filters, leaderboards, and revamp visuals have also been included. Annapurna Interactive is releasing Ashen on the Switch December 9th. This open-world action RPG allows you to occasionally encounter other players, and it's up to you to decide if they're friend or foe. The indigenous world creatures are a massive threat for everyone, so it's best to make friends. Every adventure is different in Shovel Knight Dig. Jump, slash, and dig your way into any direction, but especially down, featuring the humor and storytelling Yacht Club game fans have come to expect, with the gorgeous contrasting pixel art Nitrom has become famous for all into one package. Warriors Orochi 4 Ultimate will feature over 170 playable characters, many with revamped movesets, swap controls, and 3-player combo attacks. All new to this entry is a new UI, sacred treasures, tweaked controls for a more impactful feel during combat, side stories, and an all-new ending. 2 beloved Disney games will make their long-awaited return in Disney classic games, Aladdin and The Lion King, featuring gameplay enhancements, tweaked visuals, new modes, and the Super Nintendo, Sega Genesis, and Game Boy versions of each title for 6 completely different experiences. Control gigantic fighting robots and duke it out across fantastic cityscapes in the 3D Mech Brawler Override Mech City Brawl. Pilot up to 12 outrageous suits in multiple game modes with co-op or versus, and let your customizations do the talking. Face off Hordes of the Undead in Into the Dead 2, featuring a full story campaign with over 60 story-driven levels and 36 side story missions. Arm yourself to the teeth and get an animal companion while you're at it. This console port of the mobile game will include all of its original DLC, plus added HD Rumble support and 1 Joy-Con use. Boreal Blade is a team-based melee fighting game with focused on player versus player combat and gameplay consisting of both reactive and proactive elements, featuring many weapon types to master, attempting to strike balance between realism and arcade where skill is king. Samurai Showdown Neo Geo Collection will include the first 6 games in the series, Samurai Showdown 1 through 5 and 5 Special Edition, with the museum and sound player mode included. It's still unknown whether this collection will be hitting the West. The successful Kickstarter project for Dreamscaper is hitting the eShop next year. This dynamic ARPG roguelike blends elements from brawlers, top-down shooters, and dungeon crawlers, where you can unlock the power of your dreams to see a new day. Speedrunners is a 4-player competitive platformer with grappling hook, power-ups, interactive environments where you can run, jump, swing around, fire rockets, grapple onto people, and knock them off the stage. Form a team, set your tactics, and go, or start to meddle in player affairs, transfers, team budgets, formations, and anything in between in Football Manager 2020 Touch. Control clubs from over 50 nations around the world in full 3D matches or quick sims. Start with simple farming tools and grow quickly from there. Build, repair, and harvest to improve your yield. Acquire new technique, machines, and even ancient wisdom. Spend time with your neighbors and develop lasting friendships that can lead into romantic relationships when Farmers Dynasty releases November 17th. Arc System Works is bringing River City Melee Battle Royale Special to the Switch in the West. This minigame collection features popular characters from the Kunio-kun franchise and several battle systems with co-op or versus options. The super popular asymmetric multiplayer game Obakedoro released in Japan last month to raving reviews and strong digital sales. This past week it was shadow dropped in the European and North American eShop for $19.99. Following the footsteps of famous theme park manager tycoons, Mega Aquarium lets you grow your small aquarium into a metropolis filled with hundreds of species, manage your finances, research new species, and technologies to keep the stock up. Taito is bringing the popular Groove Coaster Y Party to the Switch in November. Combining music with the thrill of riding a coaster, you'll be using the Joy-Cons to perform over 100 songs from dozens of Vocaloids, VTubers, and Toho Project characters. Giga Bash is an arena brawler featuring kaijus battling it out in exotic cities all over the world. Fight with up to 4 players in local competitive couch play and cause all types of mayhem. Encounter strange creatures, puzzles, monsters, and political chaos in Whoopo Definitive Edition. A Switch exclusive co-op mode has been included to explore to your heart's content with a friend by your side. Inspire your imagination in the world of Flan. Experience a picture book feel in an open area 3D world where controlling two people is crucial for survival. Work together to reveal the truth about your origins. The story-driven puzzler Hyperforma is set to release September 5th. Rank up and unlock new abilities to hack into increasingly complex systems, featuring over 80 levels and tons of bosses. Natsume is bringing Fishing Road Trip Adventure to the Switch September 17th. After meeting a mysterious man at a museum, 3 college friends set up on a summer road trip to find the elusive fish and piece together this lake's mysteries. The 2D party game with a hell of a lot of gore and fast action, Chop is a one-hit kill brawler. Play locally in various arenas to challenge your friends for the crown. The roguelike Skull is an unpredictable experience with various skeleton-themed characters. Don't be afraid of dying because the more you do, the more options you have available upon your respawn. Set 300 years after the collapse of a civilization, Some Distant Memory is a story-heavy exploration-adventure game where you seek relics from a bygone era, scan photos, journals, and investigate everywhere you can to piece together the past. Including the base game and most of its DLC expansion, Block Quest Maker Complete Edition is a voxel-like dungeon creator with a tight-knit community and a robust of already created levels to experience. The side-scrolling action RPG Dungeon Munchies lets you hunt down your prey, cook it, and eat it, gain abilities from specific dishes, and even become more proficient with certain weapons based on the enemy meals you cook up for yourself. Originally released on the PlayStation 4, Flowers: The Four Seasons is a collection of 4 volumes of the super popular Japanese visual novel, including spring, summer, fall, and winter all into one bundle. A dual hand disaster tracker is a twist on the original shmup genre. Control 2 ships simultaneously and destroy everything in your path. If the right side is able to take damage, know that the left side won't, and vice versa. Use these skills to reach high scores and save the world. Legend of the Skyfish is a beautiful level-based adventure puzzler. Use your fishing pole as a weapon and grappling hook to fend off enemies and enjoy 45 handcrafted levels. And that's what the game announcements we'll be covering this week. It's looking more and more likely that a September Direct is in the horizon. However, I do hope that people keep their expectations in check and not expect the level of announcements we had during E3. So with all that said, as per always, thank you guys so much for watching. I truly appreciate the support, and be sure to leave a like and subscribe and hit the bell to receive notifications when the videos go up. See ya!